Hi, we're Paul and Marie. We're a UK reselling couple based in Southampton in Hampshire.
And this is our turning 10 old toys into £2,000 challenge.
Wow, we're at week 18.
Can you believe it, hon? Where's the time gone?
Week 18, it's absolutely flying by.
Good, I'm glad, when it's over.
Glad when it's over, yeah, you won't have to say those words anymore.
It's a lot of work this, hon. When I thought of the idea, I didn't quite realise how much work it would be.
Okay.
But we've enjoyed it, haven't we? We've enjoyed elements of it.
Yes, yeah.
The buying's quite fun.
There's always elements of things you enjoy and you have to do. But,
listing, not so much.
Yeah.
But I suppose I should do some sort of update, hon. Week 18 update.
Yeah.
So if you're new to these videos with this challenge, basically we have a daughter who is 20 and will be 21 next June. So June 23.
Feeling old.
We are feeling old, and we thought it would be very nice if we took 10 of our old toys and try and turn them into £2,000.
Yeah.
So she can have a lovely 2-week holiday. She's never had a 2-week holiday, has she?
Yeah.
And so that's the premise of this challenge, is that we have sold, so far we've sold 6 of them, haven't we? We've still got 4 to go.
We've still got 4 left on there. It's,
So we've sold 6, and when we sell them, we take off the postage and the fees, and the actual profit goes back into the kitty.
Yeah.
We use that money to then reinvest and buy clothing and shoes, because for us, we wanted to challenge ourselves and learn a bit more about clothing and shoes.
That's it.
And that's what we've been doing, hon, haven't we, every week?
Yes, yeah, we have. We've been out in those charity shops.
Yeah. Spending.
Spending, but also learning.
Yes, we have. So what we've done so far, as we're in week 18 already, we have bought 88 items with the sale of those 6 toys as we've been reinvesting it. We have sold 25 items. We so far have 63 items listed on eBay. And hun, why don't you do the big kitty reveal?
The kitty we have is £65.96.
That's it.
Yeah.
And those 63 items, hun, what do they equate to?
They have got a listing value, so these are all items that are on eBay at the moment, waiting to be sold. It equates to £1,394.36.
So what we've done is we've gone out and we've spent some of that kitty, hun. So let's get started.
Yes.
No, it's this one. I always do it.
Every week.
Let's move those out of the way there.
Right.
So we're going to start, hun, with some River Island. I'm going to put the glasses on. The writing's so small, my eyes are duff. We're starting with some River Island jeans, which were £1. They are new with tags, hun. Bit of a sparkly design as well.
Yeah, they are.
That's going to be everywhere, isn't it, that glitter?
It is. It's going to be all over me now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know
We're
if
going
you
to be
can
covered
see
in
this.
it.
Let me get my foot.
But they're $39.99 tagged.
You can see the glitter or not, but yeah.
And we will be putting those up for $32.99, hun.
Oh.
It's not bad, is it?
It's all right.
For £1. Let's see what we actually get, though.
Yes. That's the thing, isn't it?
So now we're moving on to a Karen Millen skirt that we picked up for £3. Very pleased about this, hun. Look at that. It's got a decent size as well, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
We're going to list that for $22.99 and keep our fingers crossed. Probably not the right time of year for little white skirts, but who knows? It'll soon be March, May, before you know it.
Yep. That's
so
it.
then, hun, we've got a fat face top for £1. Thought this is quite sweet, hun. We're going to put it up for $14.99 and see how we get on with it. Fat face stuff tends to do quite well for us, doesn't it?
It does.
So then, hun, we've got an Oasis top. This was £1. Again, it's quite summery. Sort of, would you say it's lime green or yellow? Sort of limey, greeny, yellowy.
Yes, limey, greeny, yellowy.
Yeah.
Let's put that in the title.
But that's going to go up for $14.99.
Yeah.
And then, hun, we have this gorgeous Bowden top. We do quite well with Bowden as well, don't we?
Yeah, I'm just pulling too
Quite
many
a popular brand.
It is.
Again, it's quite summery, so it might not be popular this side of Christmas, but it will be there listed, so we're putting up for $14.99. Nice, that, isn't it?
Yeah, like the
embroidered, yeah, it's lovely. Then we've got this Zara skirt. I believe this is new with tags as well. We paid £4 and we're going to put it up for $22.99.
Yeah. Okay.
Then we have a Charles Tyrwhitt shirt. It wouldn't be at one of our videos without the old Charles Tyrwhitt.
We have to have one, don't we?
This one was only £1.50 though, so that was a bit of a bargain. And we're putting it up for $16.99.
Quite a thick one. This.
Yeah.
It seems. Yeah.
It is,
nice.
like a sort of wintry one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then we are finishing on a woolovers or wool lovers.
Tank
top.
Wool lovers.
We've had this before, haven't we?
Have.
We're not really sure how to say it.
We don't know. Yeah.
But it's a tank top and it was only £1, like a nice navy colour.
Yeah.
This will be going up for $14.99. Looks a little bit vintage, I'll have to look into it.
It does, doesn't it?
The buttons, you know when you look at the buttons, the style of them. It's a medium, so bit of a grandad sort of tank top.
Yeah.
But there, we've spent £15.50.
That's not bad for all that, is it?
No, it's not bad. So that takes our kitty from $65.96 down to £50.46. But, breaking news, we have sold something. Woo! Been quite a quiet week in one respect, but we have sold this lovely Karen Millen top that was a size 2. And when you put the picture up, people will see that the mannequin was a little bit chunky for this top. Quite a slender person has bought this. Now, it's sold for £22.49p. Taken off the cost of the postage, and we've taken off all the fees, and that gives us £15.64 to put back into our kitty. But that does include the initial outlay, which was $5.99. That's what we paid for that, because we know the name Karen Millen's quite good.
That's it.
So then, let's move on to a Phase 8 dress. And we're going to give a shout out to a lovely special couple called Tam and Belle, who gave us a shout out when they had a Phase 8 item, and say that we do tend to pick up quite a lot of Phase 8. We do, yeah, we have sold quite a bit of it, haven't we? So we bought this for £1, a whole £1, and we've sold it for £12. The profit on this item is £7 and 2p, but that does include that £1, so that's not bad, is it?
That's
turn around.
Yeah.
And it's quite a summery dress. I didn't think it would go, but it's gone really quickly. So now we've got a fat face cord skirt, I think that is, hun.
Yeah.
I'm going to look daft if that's a shirt, but I think it's a skirt. Can't read my own writing. We paid £1 and we've sold it for £10.39. The profit going back in, including that initial outlay, is £6 and 7p. Then, we've just been talking about Charles Tyrwhitt, haven't we?
We have, yes.
We've sold one of his shirts.
Excellent.
We've had a bit of a sale on, and we've sold it for £13.53. We originally paid £3.50, so the profit going back in with that initial outlay included is £8.76. So, we have got this much to add to our kitty.
£37.49.
So this is what our kitty now equates to.
Oh, it's growing. It's £87.95.
I know, it's getting up there now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So as it stands at this point in the video, we have bought 96 items. We've sold 29 items, How many items have we got listed?
67. That's including these ones.
Yeah, they're not listed just yet, but give it a day or two and they will be.
Yeah.
So the kitty,
is £87.95.
And what's the listing value
The
up
listing
to now?
value is now £1,491.87.
Oh, it's getting there. For week 18, that's not too bad, is it?
We just need all those to sell now.
Yes, we've had a sale on, but it's not gone crazy, is it? It's
no, it hasn't, surprisingly.
Just been plodding along. So that concludes the 10 toys segment of this video, but we also have the Miss A challenge. Now, if you're new to these videos, Miss A is a lovely subscriber who sent us a box of 30 items of high branded clothing to help us out. She took pity on us, sent us this box to help us out with Emily's challenge, and what we've done is we are using that as Emily's spending money for her holiday, and at the minute it's just romping along, isn't it? So Miss A sent us 30 items. We have so far bought, now we're at week 18, 133 items. We've sold 57 items. We have 109 items listed. What's the kitty, for Miss A?
Oh, the kitty for Miss A is £162.82.
And what's the listing value?
The listing value, she is romping ahead.
She is romping ahead.
The listing value of all the items we have on for the Miss A challenge is £2,352.49.
And we call her Miss A because she wanted to remain anonymous. and we thought Miss A was a good name for her.
Yes.
The legend. We should have just called her the legend. That's
The
what we should have
legend,
done.
yeah.
So let's see where we are with Miss A's challenge. So we have a kitty of £162.82, hun, and you know what that means, don't you? Means we're going out spending.
It's
this pile. Let's show them what we got. We started out with a crew clothing shirt, hun. We do like to pick up crew clothing. That goes quite well for us as well.
It does,
£3. It's got a bit of a gingham sort of tablecloth style about it, but I'm sure it'll be popular. We're going to put that for $18.99. Talking of crew clothing, hun, we've only gone and got another one.
Not another one.
This one was also £3, and we'll be going up for $18.99. Nice colour, that, isn't it?
It is actually, yeah.
Then, hun, we've got a Bowden dress.
Folded that up wrong.
This is like an autumnal sort of one, I think, so hopefully it'll do all right, hun. £4.
It's quite weighty.
And it's going to go up for $16.99. Nice that, isn't it? Nice with a pair of long boots, knee-high boots. Long boots. That's not what they're called. And then we're moving on to a jumper. It's jumper weather. This was a Topshop jumper, which was brand new with tags. That says $29.99 on that tag,
It does.
So we will come a bit under that. We paid £4, and we are going to put it up for $22.99. It's lovely that, though, isn't it? I like the cuff sort of design.
Yeah, it feels lovely.
Got to hide that from Emily. Don't want her having it.
No, definitely not.
So then we are moving on to something went a bit rogue in the shop, hun. I convinced you that we should be getting this. It was £6, and this is a St Michael's body warmer. But look at this; it's vintage.
It's
look at the colours.
Very 80s.
It is very 80s. Gorgeous, though, isn't it? And it's
is
such a good
nice,
condition.
Yes,
We paid £6, hun, and I'm going to be a little bit cheeky.
Oh yeah.
I'm putting that for $28.99
Wow.
because you don't see this sort of thing.
It's that rustly.
Yeah, shell suity, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't see this sort of thing every day.
You don't. That's it.
So give it a go. So then, hun, we're moving on to a Karen Millen top. This was £3.50. It's like a vest top. It might be a little bit summery for it, but you know, it'll soon come round again, won't it?
Yeah.
That was £3.50. We're going to put it up for $18.99. And then, hun, we are finishing with a T-shirt. It's Berghaus. I don't really know. I've said both now, so I've sort of covered myself. This was £1.50. Gorgeous red colour, and we will be putting it up for $16.99. So just like that, hun, we've spent £25. Whoosh.
Wow.
That didn't take long, did it?
It didn't. Very quick.
So, do we have any breaking news?
Oh, I don't know, do we?
We do. We have a little bit.
Not
loads of breaking
loads.
news, but we do have a couple of items for Miss A.
Does that mean we've beaten Miss A?
We've beaten Miss A, I know. I know.
Wow.
So we have the Hotter Florence sandals. Who's buying sandals in October? But someone's probably going on a lovely holiday.
I was going to say, going away, yeah.
And they have sold for $14.99. Taken off the fees, we've taken off the postage. And the profit going back into Miss A's kitty is £9.47, and that does include the £2.99 initial outlay. So we then have, hun, this Jules XXL shirt. That sold for £17.24. We've taken off the postage and the fees, and £11.32 will be going back into the kitty. That includes the initial outlay of $4.99. So this week, hun, the profit is this amount.
£20.79.
It's not bad for just two items.
That's not bad, no.
So that takes our kitty, hun, down to this.
Down to this, 158.61.
So as it stands with Miss A's challenge, we have bought, including those items, we've bought 140, we've sold 59, we have 114 items listed. That will include those in a day or so.
114.
So you do the big reveal on the kitty.
So the kitty, we've got 158.61, and the listing value of all those items, including these ones that will be listed soon, is £2,463.19.
So that's not too shabby then, hun, is it?
It's not
Not
bad
for week
at all.
18. I mean, what's it going to be like at week 50 or...
Well, I'm hoping a lot of them would have sold by then, because we're getting close to the end.
I'm hoping we've got more than two sales.
Yeah.
But yes, it's ticking along quite nicely. We sort of thought, because we had a sale last month and we we must have had about 12 items. We sort of thought we were going to
Yeah.
replicate the same sort of thing, but eBay's up and down like a roller coaster. You can't ever predict, can you?
You don't.
You know, some
You don't.
days it goes well, some days it doesn't. But
That's it.
But
you
in
know,
total,
next week might be totally different.
yeah,
You just
that's
don't
it.
know.
Over the 2 challenges, we've had 6 items, which is not too bad. It's something, isn't it? So that concludes the Miss A challenge part of this video. Now we're moving on to the research, hon. Everyone's switching off now.
Yeah.
Oh, she's waffling on about stuff again. Now, I thought it only fitting, because the weather's starting to turn a bit, hon, isn't it? I thought only fitting to tackle jumpers. So this is a jumpers special, hon. I do love a jumper. Got a new jumper on today,
Yes,
hon.
yeah.
This
yeah.
is something that should have been stock. But I've
should
kept it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, what the worst thing is, it was new with tags.
Oh, the
I've been-
benefits of being a reseller.
I've been very naughty, but it was only about £5, I think. So I've saved.
Nice.
I've saved you money there, hun.
Excellent. I'm
You're
pleased.
welcome. You're welcome. So shall we tackle the jumpers then, hun? Because it's very exciting. Because I've looked at solds from today, and I've just looked at the morning of jumpers. What's sold for men's, what's sold for women. And it's very interesting. Well, I find it interesting. Everyone else is bored stiff, but I find it interesting, hun, to compare the two. So just to give you an idea, I'll flash up some in a minute, but just to give you an idea, up to 11 o'clock this morning, 151 men's jumpers had sold.
Wow.
Pre-owned. All pre-owned jumpers. That's quite high, I
Yeah,
think.
it's
Up to
high.
11 o'clock this morning. Then I went on to the ladies and looked at ladies' pre-owned jumpers, and only 43 had sold
Right.
this morning. But you know what was quite
Wow.
interesting? When I did the research for the ladies' jumpers, I then went back to the men's jumpers to get the photos. And when I went back to because I copy and paste all the photos for Paul to give him a bit of assistance with the editing. When I went to do that, hun, so this is now 40 minutes later, another 14 men's jumpers had sold in that 40 minutes.
Wow.
That's crazy, isn't it? Just
It
for
is.
pre-owned jumpers.
Okay.
So what that sort of shows us is when we go to these charity shops, head to
Men's.
the men's section first.
Yeah, definitely.
But to be fair to the ladies, I think it's because I haven't included cardigans. I've been quite specific and just looked at jumpers. And I think more women wear cardigans than men do. And I think that's partly why that is.
Yeah.
So let's get on with it. We've got the men's jumpers now. As you see in all of our videos, we try and aim for items that are £20 and over.
Yeah.
Because we sort of want to know roughly, when we go to the charity shop, we don't have a lot of time. We blanket bomb an area, don't we, and try and do at least sort of 10, 12 charity shops.
Yeah.
So speed is of the essence. We want to know that if we pay up to £5, we're going to get £20 plus back, don't we? That's how we do it. So we're going to flash up with this Polo Ralph Lauren cable knit navy jumper. This sold for £20. Then, hun, just let me know if I'm going too quickly. We've got this Quicksilver collared brown cable knit jumper. This, hun, believe it or not, sold for £24.99 plus £2.95. Now, the reason we're giving you some of these details is for the names, is to see the names that you should be looking out for, to try and remember that you're going to get £20 or more, but also be very aware of the fabric, what they're made of, because you will notice that the condition of, the fabric, what they're made of, the wool and everything, does make a massive difference when you're trying to sell an item. It really does increase the price. So we're going to go for diesel now, hun. Stop me waffling. This is an orange round neck men's jumper, and this went for £21.99 plus £2.99. Now what I've done, hun, I've been a little bit sneaky with the next one.
Yeah.
And I've slipped in the old novelty Christmas jumper.
Oh.
This is the Simpsons, hun.
Yeah.
It's that time of year where you can probably get that sort of value. And this has gone for £19.99 plus £3.50. But I think it also depends on the character.
Yes.
Homer's
yeah,
quite
definitely.
a popular character.
Yeah.
But then you've got this Fred Perry lambswool grey chunky jumper. And this went for £25 plus £4.45. And this is mainly going to be because of the name Fred Perry, but also because of lambswool. Lambswool is very soft, isn't it?
It is.
And very popular. But then you've got Fat Face. And we've sold quite a few Fat Face things. It's quite a brand that we are drawn towards because they are quite popular. Fat Face cotton cashmere navy jumper for £24.99. Cashmere, again, commands a lot higher price, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Then we've got a Gant Rugger Sun Valley fleece. Wasn't quite sure whether to. This is a fleece. Is a fleece more of a jacket or is it a jumper? It said jumper,
Oh,
so I've
fleece.
gone with it, hon.
Oh, okay.
But-
I would have said more of a jacket.
well, it's difficult
really,
because
but-
sometimes you wear like a fleece, but this is more jumpery than it is
Okay.
jackety.
All right.
So I've kept it in, hun. This is $24.99 plus $3.99. Then we've got a brand that we've not really come across, hun. All Saints. If you saw this in a shop, it's a white jumper with like a grey square. It was up for $34.99,
Wow.
and they've taken an offer. But when you see the picture, hun, you'll go, have I got the right picture? Yes, it
Okay.
did go for that sort of money.
Yeah.
With $3.35 postage. It's the power of a brand, I suppose, hun, isn't it? These youngsters must be wearing these sort of things. So we've got another one, another All Saints merino wool, another type of wool which is very popular, £21. And then, hun, we're going to finish on a Paul and Shark shoulder button jumper. Sounds fancy, doesn't it? An offer was taken on this, but it was originally up for £40 plus £5 postage. So it just goes to show that some good prices, some popular names. We do know some of the names. We've never seen any Paul and Shark, and we've never seen any All Saints, have we?
That's it. No, yeah.
But we have had and sold Gant, Fat Face. We've never had any Fred Perry, and we've never had Diesel or Quicksilver, I think. So definitely some to look out for, and hopefully that does help you sort of know which brands are above a certain bracket price-wise, and also just be aware it's lamb's wool, cashmere, merino wool, those sort of fabrics. Can you tell us that's a fabric?
More quality.
Material, that's the word. Those sort of materials are going to command a higher price.
Yeah.
So now let's flip over to the ladies. This was more difficult, hun,
Yeah.
because I had to go back a little bit further to get some. A lot of the ladies' jumpers are lower value.
All right.
So I've had to go over 2 or 3 pages to find some of these.
All right. Okay.
But some of them have good prices here. We have a Not Shy cashmere copper slouchy jumper. That would be my sort of thing, hun. I do like a slouchy jumper. And this, hun, went up for $49.99 with £4.20 postage. So I wouldn't be keeping that, hun, not if it was worth that.
Definitely
I
not.
wouldn't be keeping that. But it just goes to show that cashmere is popular and it does command that high price. Then we've got a crew clothing, sparkly, chunky knit merino wool. It's merino wool again, hun. £25 plus $3.85 postage. Now, hun, we've got a Bowden red jumper. Bowden, we've had dresses, haven't we? We've had skirts. Skirts go particularly well. Yeah. £20 plus £3.35. Reese, hun. Now, we had a Reese burgundy jumper and that flew out, didn't it? A week or so ago. This is a Reese taupe silky sheen fine knit jumper, and this sold for £20 plus £2.94. Now we've got Paloma wool. I've not heard of that, hun.
No.
Paloma wool spiral knitted jumper. This is why I've not heard of it, hun. This sold for $99.95.
Oh, okay. We need to keep that in mind.
Plus $4.86. The chances of us finding that at a charity shop are very, very slim.
Paloma wool?
Paloma wool.
Okay.
Paloma wool. Keep your eye out for that.
Keep that one in the memory bank.
Then we've got a Sea Salt Fair Isle 100% wool jumper, £29 plus $4.45. So we've had Sea Salt before, I think, haven't we? Quite a good brand. Now this surprised me. M&S cashmere polo neck jumper. Bearing in mind these are all pre-owned prices, £35 plus £5. So I'd sort of assumed that M&S you wouldn't get that much for that, but you clearly do. So all in all, that's £40, isn't it? So that's not bad. So then we have a mint velvet grey fluffy fleece. Again, I left this in because I left a fleece in the other one.
Yeah.
Thought I'd try to balance it out and be fair.
Yeah.
An offer was taken on this, but it was originally put up at $29.99 with £3.99. And we know mint velvet is quite a popular brand.
Yes,
Whenever we have it, it does go really quickly.
Yeah, that's it.
We are finishing, hun, with a fat face chunky knit. Now this comes just under £20, but with the postage takes it over, just over. So this was £16 plus $4.45. Just to give you an idea of a few different styles of jumper, different makes of jumper. But have a look and see what you think. When I looked, I was surprised at how many cheaper jumpers are selling. But we don't really want to be selling stuff for sort of £6-7, do we? We are trying to get a profit and turn it around quickly.
Yes,
because we've got a very short space of time to try and get that money in, haven't we?
That's it.
So that sort of concludes the jumpers special from this week.
Jumpers.
I know. Look at me, look. I've not really focused on a brand this week. I've tried to focus on different brands because it's that time of year where last couple of weeks when they've been changing over, haven't they? The charity shops, and we've got a lot of things for £1. but now they'll have all their winter stuff in. So really it's making sure we're geared up to know what sort of brands we should be looking for with the jumpers.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to buy something and then find it we're only making £2 or £3. We want to make a little bit more
you
than
want
that.
you want to make
and
it
turn
worthwhile.
it round. That's it, worthwhile our time.
Yeah, yeah.
So that sort of concludes where we are with the challenge. I hope you've enjoyed our jumpers special. Wake up!
Yes.
That's sad that we both said it
Yeah, I
together.
know. Yeah.
Oh. So I think that's it then, hun. I think we should wrap it up and go and get some lunch.
Yes.
So we want to thank you very much for taking the time to watch what we do here. We're trying, aren't we, hun? We're trying to carry on with the challenge. We thank you for all of your comments. We read all the comments. We always answer all our comments. We're very
delayed, but we do answer them.
Yes, we're quite busy, so we do try and get to them. I'm sorry if it does take us some time. We're trying to list and we measure clothing and all this sort of thing. All sorts, aren't we? We're kept busy. But we just want to thank you ever so much because it does mean so much to us.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video. And if you liked our content,
please like and subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to receive notification for our future videos.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.